think you are doing? We hire staff, not scavengers. Take off your apron. Thieves don't work under my roof.
She didn't whisper. She didn't warn him quietly. She humiliated him in front of the entire restaurant. But what happened the next morning, no one expected. Elan wasn't just a restaurant, it was status. Crystal chandeliers, imported marble floors, reservations booked weeks in advance. And Daniel was invisible. 22, busboy, working 2 jobs. But there was one thing he couldn't ignore: food being thrown away. Because when he was 10 years old, he used to count crackers before eating them. His father lost his factory job. Some nights his mother told him she wasn't hungry. He later realized she was lying. Hunger changes you. It rewires you. And Daniel never recovered from it. That night, a table of executives left behind an untouched filet mignon, wrapped artisan bread, side dishes never opened, perfectly edible. Daniel quietly packed what hadn't been touched. That's when the manager saw him. She stormed across the dining floor. "What do you think you're doing?" The entire restaurant went silent. Forks froze midair. "I was just saving what wasn't eaten," Daniel said. "Saving?" she barked. "You mean stealing? This is a 5-star establishment. We do not allow staff to steal premium meals." "I wasn't taking it for myself," he tried again. She laughed, loud and sharp. "That's what thieves always say." She turned to the dining room. "Anyone caught stealing from this restaurant will be terminated immediately. If you're that desperate for leftovers, maybe you don't belong working somewhere like this." Gasps. "Take off your apron." Right there, under the chandeliers. He slowly untied it and walked out. Past staring guests, past the kitchen staff, past the security camera above the door. But she suspected he was reselling the food, so she followed him. He didn't stop at an apartment. He stopped under a bridge. A small group of homeless men and women sat wrapped in blankets. He handed them the containers, still warm. "No one should sleep hungry," he said softly. One elderly woman held his hand like he had given her treasure. The manager stayed in her car, watching, and for the first time, she felt ashamed, not of him, of herself. The next morning, the entire staff was called to the dining room. The manager stood at the center. "I made a mistake. Last night, I accused someone of stealing. Daniel, come forward." He wasn't stealing. He was feeding people who have nothing. I called him a thief, but the only thing he stole was my ignorance. This restaurant throws away more food than some families see in a month. That ends today. She handed Daniel his apron. Then she applauded. One clap, then another. The entire room followed. Effective immediately, Daniel is promoted to Community Operations Director. He will lead our food recovery program, and I will personally fund the first 3 months. Daniel didn't cry. He simply nodded, because hunger had already taught him something wealth hadn't taught her. Compassion is not weakness, it's strength. The boy they called a thief redefined what value really means. If you believe kindness matters more than image, share this story and follow for more powerful emotional stories with real-life lessons.